सदाशिवसमारम्भां शङ्कराचार्यमध्यमाम् अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्तां वन्दे गुरुपरम्पराम् ॐ सुखं नित्यं स्वप्रकाशं व्यापकं नामरूपयोः अधिष्ठानं बुद्ध्यबोध्यं बुद्धेर्दृग्यत्तु निर्मलम् अपारं सर्ववेदान्तवेद्यं प्रत्यक्परं महः तदेवाहं न मत्तोऽन्यदिति मे निश्चिता मतिः. Page 88, topic 157, fourth line. तत्र घटादिरूपो विषयः चिदाभास सहित वृत्तिरूपं घटादिविषयकं ज्ञानं चिदाभास सहितान्तःकरणरूपो ज्ञात एतत्त्रयमपि साक्षी प्रकाशयति इति. We are seeing the Anirvachaniya Khyati. First type of explanation in which two types of versions are introduced. Nischaladasa, for time being, he accepts those two versions, two types of adhishtanam, two types of ignorance, and two types of projections. Two types of projections, one is outside, one is inside. Outside is P1 sarpadhyasa. Inside is jnanadhyasa P2, projection number 2. They are because of ignorance, external sarpadhyasa, ignorance IV number 2, 1, IV1, ignorance version number 1, and internal jnanadhyasa is ignorance IV number 2, ignorance version number 2. Once two types of ignorances and two types of projections are there, two types of adhishtanam also we are forced to introduce. Therefore, he has to introduce CV1, CV2 also. Rajju avachinna chaitanyam CV1, Antakarnavachinna chaitanyam adhishtanam number 2, CV number 2. So we are seeing these two versions from few classes. Now Nischaladasa want to enter into one format. The two are not required, one is sufficient, that he is going to enter from 158, revised version. That time itself I said he is going to revise this version again, so he is going to give second answer, that we are going to enter later. Before that, in this 157, the topic, very very important topic, Sakshi, the witness consciousness principle, Sakala Triputi Bhana Samaye. Very very interesting. We are not studying something chemistry or physics or botany, zoology or something else, computer, anything. We are studying about our own vyavahara, interaction with the world every day, every hour, every minute, every second, how this mechanism is going on. This is to be studied, to be analyzed, by which analysis you get complete understanding about yourself. Who am I? By just questioning who am I, you will never get an answer. That who am I? Non-are. Mai kaun hu? Who am I? Nee nevaru. Non-are. All these questions are answered only in Shastra, nowhere. That is, Nischaladasa is handling, and he often quotes Panchadashi, Vidyaranya also, because Vidyaranya touched this topic in 8th chapter Kutasthadeepa Prakaranam. Kutasthadeepe Vidyaranya Munina Munibhihi Itham Muktam. I am not, Nischaladasa says, I am not introducing newly this subject. Already Acharyas are all have introduced this in Kutasthadeepa Prakaranam, 8th chapter, 4th verse. This Pramata, Pramanam, Prameyam, or Gnata, Gnanam, Gneyam, all are introduced there. Not only 8th chapter, we can take another chapter also in Panchadashi, Nataka Deepa Prakaranam, 10th chapter, 9th verse. This topic discussed by Vidyaranya Muni. What is that topic? He says, Antakaranasya vritti chidabhasa sahita chakshuradi karanadvara bahir nirgatya ghatadi vishayanu prakashayati. This is the mechanism. Whenever you get any knowledge, what happens? Antakarana vritti, the thought rises in the mind, it goes out. Bahir nirgatya. How it goes? Chidabhasa sahita. With reflected consciousness, it goes and pervades that object. Any object. Now you take one pot example that he is going to give in the next paragraph. Therefore, I need not explain. He himself explained. There, Chakshuradi Karanadvara, that's what Dakshinamurti Stotram. You understand Nana Chidra Ghatodara Sthitamaha Deepa Prabha Bhaswaram Gnanam Yasyatu Chakshuradi Karanadvara Bahispandate Janamiti Tameva Bhanti. That he is going to explain later. Chakshuradi Karanadvara Bahir Nirgatya. Bahir Nirgatya means having gone outside. The vritti along with Chidabhasa goes outside and pervades Ghatadi Vishayan, pot, etc. Adipadat, any object you can take. Prakashayati, illumines. That object is known. So, now three are there here. In any knowledge, three are involved. What are they? He says, Tatra Ghatadi Rupo Vishayaha. The form of pot is the object. We are taking only one example. You can take plenty of examples, any example, whatever you like. But Acharya here is taking one example, that is pot example. Ghataha means pot. Adipadata, any, whatever you like, flower or pen or book, whatever. That is called Vishayaha. That is known as object. The form of a pot is known as object. Vishayaha, number one. Chidabhasa sahita vritti rupam ghatadi vishayakam jnanam. Now the second one is vritti. Vritti is called jnanam here. Jnanam. That Vishayaha can be called as Gneyam also, but here Nischaladasa used the word Vishayaha. We can take it as Gneyam also. Object Gneyam. Chidabhasa Sahita. That vritti along with, Sahita means along with, Chidabhasa means reflected consciousness. along with that thought with RC. Thought with RC. Vritti means thought, Chidabhasa means RC, reflected consciousness. So Chidabhasa Sahita Vritti Rupam, what it does? Ghatadi Vishayakam Jnanam. So the vritti goes and gives the knowledge. First statement is what? This is a pot. Then I know this pot. So jnanam. So vritti, once it pervades that ghata, we come to know this is a pot. First vishayaha. Then second jnanam, because of vritti. So that vritti pervades. Vritti doesn't have its own form. Whatever object it pervades, it takes that shape. So, ghatakara vritti. So, what I get immediately, simultaneously, you don't require separate operation of that pramanam. Separately, you don't require. The moment this is spot, at the same time, simultaneously, without any other pramanam, second pramanam requirement, immediately you get, I know this is a pot. Jnanam. That is called jnanam. Jnanam can be called as pramanam. This gneyam can be called as prameyam. Okay? These are all synonyms, that's all. Then next, third one. Chidabhasa Sahita Antakarana Rupo Jnata. Who is this? Now, first statement, this is a pot. Second statement, I know the pot. Then third statement is Chidabhasa Sahita Antakarana Rupaha Jnata. Who knows this pot? I know this is a pot. I know that I have this knowledge of this pot. Who is that? Sakshi. Jnata, the knower. Jnata or Pramata. We can take it as Pramata also, Jnata also. All are knower. That is the meaning. So, Chidabhasa Sahita, reflected consciousness. Sahita, Antahkarana, with mind. Chidabha, RC plus mind put together is the knower. Mind plus RC put together the knower. Etat trayamapi, all these three are, who is revealing? Sakshi prakashayati. Sakshi alone is the illuminator. Sakshi alone is the illuminator. So pramanam is called vritti. Once vritti operation and function is designed to reveal the object, simultaneously we get knowledge, jnanam, prama. Then that is because of Chidabhasa. See, mind and vritti both are jadam. Mind cannot reveal vritti, vritti cannot reveal mind. So the mind and vritti both are jadam. Who is revealing that mind and vritti? We tend to say Chidabhasa. But really speaking, Chidabhasa is also blessed by Sakshi. Sakshi is the one who blessed the Chidabhasa, and that Chidabhasa alone later directly illumines the mind and vritti. Really speaking, Sakshi alone is illumining the mind and vritti indirectly. Sakshi alone is illumining the Chidabhasa directly. Sakshi alone illumining the mind and vritti directly, and Sakshi alone illumining the Vishaya indirectly. So Chidabhasa is really blessed by Sakshi Chaitanya. That is the heading, you see. Sakala Triputi Bhana Samaye Sakshi Bhanam Avashyam Bhavat. So Sakshi alone is the Prakashayati, illuminator, really speaking. Really speaking, Sakshi alone. Somebody asked one person, who is great, sun is great or moon is great? That person says, moon alone is great because in night, dark time, only moon comes. Therefore, moon alone is more useful than sun, because sun comes only in the daytime. Therefore, sun is not more useful. Moon is more useful. So how unintelligent it is, that statement. Like that here also, see, moon cannot illumine the darkness. Moonlight is moonlight because of sunlight. Without sunlight, moonlight cannot illumine that. Purnami is going to come. You go and see in the night, you can see all the trees, star, everything you can see in the night, Purnami time. Really speaking, we think moon is illumining. Moon cannot illumine. Moon is depending on sunlight. Moon is like Chidabhasa. Sun is like Sakshi. So moon, with the blessing of sunlight, moonlight illumines the earth in the night. So we also say body, mind, they are all functioning and seeing everything. They cannot see anything by themselves. They are Jadam. They are blessed by Chidabhasa. Chidabhasa is blessed by Sakshi. So ultimately Sakshi alone is there in and through. That is the idea he presented here. Up to here we saw in the last class. So now we'll go to the next paragraph, further elaboration of the same topic with example. अस्यायमर्थः अयं घटः इति ज्ञाने साभासान्तःकरणवृत्त्या घटमात्रं प्रकाशते घटमहं जानामि इत्यत्र तु अहम् इति शब्दस्य अर्थो यो ज्ञाता घट इति यो ज्ञेयः जानामि इति यत् घटविषयकं ज्ञानम् इत्येतत् त्रयमपि त्रिपुटीरूपं साक्षी प्रकाशयतीति ज्ञाता ज्ञेयं ज्ञानं च इत्येतत् त्रयमपि त्रिपुटी इत्युच्यते इत्थमेव सर्वत्र निखिलत्रिपुटी प्रकाशकसाक्षी एव यदि साक्षी स्वयं अज्ञातः स्यात् तदा त्रिपुटी ज्ञानं न साक्षिणा जायेत तस्मात् सकलत्रिपुटी ज्ञानदशायां साक्षिज्ञानमपि अवश्यं जायत एव स्वयं प्रकाशत्वात् साक्षिणः इत्यभ्युपेयम् अनेन च साक्षिज्ञानेन सर्पज्ञानं निवर्तते उक्तरीत्या सर्पादिमिथ्याविषयस्य तज्ज्ञानस्य च पृथगेवाधिष्ठानमित्यभ्युपगमपक्षे इयन्त्याक्षेपसमाधानानि समभवन्. Very, very interesting. Asya ayamarthaha. The meaning of this is going to be explained. Asya ayamarthaha. The above said vishayaha, gnata and jnanam is going to be explained. About their meaning we are going to give. Ayam ghataha iti jnani. So this is what jnani, when that knowledge. Sakshi is the knower in everything available. What is that jnanam? Ayam ghataha. This is a part. This is knowledge. Jnani sabhasantakarana vrittya. Sabhasa means along with abhasa means reflected consciousness. Where from antahkarana vrittya, from antahkaranam the mind, vritti means thought. With that thought which rise in the antakaranam along with RC reflected consciousness. Ghatamatram prakashate. Pot is illumined. Only pot alone is illumined when the vritti pervades the pot. The vritti goes along with the chidabhasa. Prakashate, shining. Then what? Second statement. So first statement, I am ghataha. This is a pot. I said in English, but he is explaining in Sanskrit now. You see, aham ghatam aham janami. You understand? Simple. I know this is a pot. Ghatam, pot. Aham, I, janami. The meaning of this is I am the pramata. Ityatra tu aham iti shabdasya arthaha yo gnata. Gnata means knower. The mind is the pramata. Mind is mind or pramata put together. Mind plus chidabhasa put together, pramata or gnata. Gnata is one. Shabdasya arthaha. What shabdam? Aham. I know this part. That I is called. Who is telling I know this part? I am knower of this part. Therefore I am gnata. Gnata means what? Janami. I know. Whoever says I know, I know, I know, he is called gnata. Knower. Ghatasya gnata ghatagnaha. I am the knower of the pot. Gnata. Then ghataitiyo gneyaha. Ghataha is called gneyam. Gneyaha means object or prameyaha. Ghataha is pumlingam, therefore gneyaha or prameyaha. Yaha gneyaha janami iti yat ghatavishayakam jnanam. What do you know? I know the pot. Jnanam. Ghatavishayakam jnanam. Here jnana means vritti, thought. So what type of thought? Ghatajnanam. Ghatavishayaka vritti. Vishayaka means object. What type of object? Ghatavishayaka, pot object. I know, janami. Aham janami. Uttama Purusha ekavachanam. Aham janami. Vinadhatu. Janami, aham janami. Kim gneyam. Kataha janami. Iti, I know the pot. Jnanam. Iti etat trayamapi triputi rupam. These three triad, they are called triad. Gnata, jnanam, gneyam. Knower, vritti jnanam, that is called pramanam, and vishayaha, the object. Gneyaha. So gnata, gneyaha, and jnanam. Three. Triputi. Triputi means triad. Sakshi prakashayati. That is very important. Sakshi, the witness principle alone, is the revealer, illuminator. Illuminator along with chidabhasa. Chidabhasa is very important. Without chidabhasa, Sakshi cannot have, Sakshi is not available as Sakshi. So in wall also Chit is there. You see, you are sitting in the room, four sides, wall is there. That wall is also having Chit, Chaitanyam, but it doesn't have Chidabhasa. Therefore, that it cannot know that any object. So the Sakshi is Sakshi because of Chidabhasa. Through Chidabhasa, it illumines. Therefore, Sakshi inheres, prakashayati. So, gnata, gneyam, jnanam, iti etat trayamapi. Gnata, the knower, gneyam, the object, jnanam, the knowledge. Etat, all these three, trayamapi, triputi iti uchyate, they are called triputi. Ithameva, in this manner, sarvatra, everywhere, in all places, nikhila triputi prakashaka sakshi eva. Wherever, whatever knowledge, whenever you get any knowledge, it is beautiful nididhyasanam you can do. Whatever, even Brahmabhyasa Rupa Nididhyasana, not Samadhi Abhyasa Rupa Nididhyasana, Pashyan, Shrunvan, Sprishan, Jigran. As you are walking, you are seeing, every time you can see the Gnata, Gnanam, Gneyam, Gnata, Gnanam, Gneyam. All these Triputi, Nikhila Triputi, entire triad. Who is revealer? The Sakshi Eva. The witness consciousness principle alone is the revealer. The triad means the objects, they are all revealed by witness principle. Pramata, Pramanam, Prameyam, or Gnata, Gnanam, Gneyam. All these three are evident because of Sakshi. Sakshi is always there. Sakshi never newly come, but Sakshi changelessly, without any will, without any involvement, Sakshi illumines the entire triad. Sakshi eva. Yadi Sakshi swayam ajnataha syat. If Sakshi is not there, ajnataha syat. Suppose Sakshi is self-luminous, really speaking. Sakshi is self-luminous. Suppose Sakshi is not there, who will know? Who will know this part, this is part, I know this part, I know that I know this part? Who will reveal? Who will illumine? Sakshi is not there, suppose. What will happen? Jagadandhya prasangaha. Jagat andhya prasangaha means the entire world is dark. Because pot cannot know itself as I am pot. Mind cannot know I am mind. Vritti cannot know I am the vritti by itself. So, pot, vritti, mind, any object, any triad, they are all illumined by Sakshi. Therefore, Sakshi should not ask, Sakshi is illumined by whom? If Sakshi illumined by another Sakshi, that Sakshi illumined by another Sakshi, infinite regression will come, Anavastha dosham will come. So, Sakshina eva. Tada Triputi Gnanam na Sakshina Jayeta. If Sakshi is not there, self-luminous Sakshi Chaitanyam is not there, which has blessed the Chidabhasa to form in the mind. In that mind, vritti comes, the vritti goes out and pervades the object. All these are not happening. This jnanam sakshina na jayeta. What? Triputi jnanam na jayeta. Triputi jnanam means what? This is a pot. I know this pot. I know that I know this pot. Gnata, Gnanam, Gneyam, na jayeta. If Sakshi is not there, these three triad would have not born. Let us forget about part. Daughter, she is my daughter. I know my daughter. I know that I know my daughter. Okay. If this is, we say, very nicely understand. Okay. This is my house. I know my house. I know that I know my house. Without Sakshi, no Vyavahara will take place. No interaction is possible. Na jayeta. Sakshina, Triputi Jnanam na jayeta if Sakshi is not there, suppose. Na jayeta. Tasmat, therefore. Therefore means wherefore. Sakala Triputi Jnana Dashayam. When all the triad knowledge, Putra Jnanam, Putri Jnanam, Griha Jnanam, Patni Jnanam, Pati Jnanam, food Jnanam, whatever Jnanam comes, Gneyam must be there, object must be there, the knower of that object must be there. Jnana Dashayam, Triputi Jnana Dashayam. Sakshi Jnanamapi Avashyam Jayata Eva. Jayate Eva. Sandhi rule, because of that Jayata is there, Jayate. It is all the time there, that who Sakshi is always there. Sakshi Jnanam Avashyam. Compulsory, necessarily, Sakshi Jnanam must be there. What is Sakshi Jnanam? I am. I am the witness consciousness principle. I know that I know the pot. Pot is there, I know the pot, there I am the knower of the pot. House is there, I know the house, I know that I know the house. I am self-evident, self-luminous. I means here higher I, not lower I. Okay. Sakshi jnanamapi avasyam jayate eva. Why? Swayam prakashatvat sakshinaha. I, the witness consciousness principle, we have to say, learn to say, I, the witness consciousness principle. Always say, Sakshi is witness consciousness principle. Who am I then? Showing the Sakshi is the knower of everything. Who is that Sakshi? I am the Sakshi. That Swayam Prakashatva, that's why I never verify whether I am there or not. I never ask, verify from my wife or husband, am I there or not. I am self-evident. I need not require another person to verify myself. That is the meaning of Swayam Prakashatvat Sakshinaha. Self-witness, consciousness. I, the witness principle, I am self-evident, self-luminous. Iti abhyupeyam. See, even though it is not visible, it is formless. See, you are seeing the light. Bulb you are seeing. Are you seeing the electricity? You are not seeing the electricity, but you infer. There must be electricity. Without that, this bulb cannot illumine this hall. Clear? Like that, this object is illumined. This knowledge, this object. I know. You have to abhyupeyam means you have to infer. You have to discern. The Sakshi must be there. Like electricity. Without seeing electricity, are you accepting electricity or not? You are not questioning. I am not seeing electricity. How can I say electricity is there? Because of light only, you are able to see everything. That means electricity abhyupeyam. You have to infer. You have to discern that electricity, even though it is invisible. Similarly, I, the subject, knower, Sakshi Chaitanyam is invisible as an object. I have to be abhyupeyam. I have to be inferred. It is to be discerned. Anena cha Sakshi Jnanena. With this Sakshi Jnanam, I, the witness principle, Sakshi Chaitanyam. So what for all this? Sarpa Jnanam Nivartate. Sarpa Jnanam means what? P2. P2 means Jnanadhyasa Nivartate. That is our topic. Okay. To introduce that Jnanam, Sarpa Jnanam, P2 can be resolved, removed by this Sakshi Chaitanyam only. Uktaritya. Uktaritya means already said. In this manner, Uktaritya, Sarpadi Mithya Vishayasya. So the Sarpa, which is Mithya, unreal, appearing upon the rope, Mithya, unreal, Vishayasya. What is our object now? So Ghata is the example he has taken. But what is our regular example now? Then that flow, that is Sarpa. What Sarpa? Real Sarpa or unreal Sarpa? Unreal. So, Mithya Sarpa. What is that? Vishaya or Gnata or Gneyam or Jnanam and Vishayaha. So, Sarpa is the Vishayasya. Tad Jnanasya cha. Tad Jnana means that P2 Jnana, Sarpa Jnana, which is Jnanadhyasa. Prithageva Adhishthanamiti Abhyupadama Pakshe. This is very important sentence. Prithageva, by taking the two versions, Adhishtanam number 1, Adhishtanam number 2, you are go on talking that is CV1, CV2, all this consciousness enclosed in the rope, consciousness enclosed in the antahkaranam, both of them, pruthag adhishtanam, suppose abhyupagama pakshe. If you take these two versions, these two versions are really speaking more complex. Very, very complex, true structured, not twofold or two structured versions. These are all very complex. They have all come after post Shankara. They are all the post Shankara they came. Shankaracharya won't take all these things. Shankaracharya, Adi Shankaracharya goes very simple way. Sarpadhyasa, that's all. In Adhyasa Bhashyam, he takes Sarpadhyasa. Enough. Why Jnanadhyasa, external, inside, two Adhishtanam, two ignorances, all this is later Acharyas, they have introduced very complex. There is complex means very, very, terse to understand. If you don't understand this whole portion also, no problem. Therefore, but he has introduced that, I accept that, Abhyupagama Pakshe. If you accept that, Yanti Akshepa Samadhanani. Up to here, 157. Up to here and from where? From 149 topic onwards. From 149 to 157 is the Anirvachaniya Khyati. This is one way of Anirvachaniya Khyati explanation. Okay. Abhyupagama Pakshe Iyanti. Iyanti means this is what our presentation. Abhyupagama Pakshe, this is what our presentation from 149 to 157. He has accepted and he has presented that also. Okay, two adhishtanams, let them be there, two ignorances, let them be there, two projections, let them be there. That way also he presented. He is going to cancel this whole thing and he is going to take one structured, one version is enough. Why two? All these things. But I have given samadhanani, all answers I have given. Samabhavan took place, all these discussions took place. Samabhavan. Iyanti samadhanani. Samadhanani is napumsakalinga bahuvachanam, because iyanti is also bahuvachanam. Iyat shabdaha takarantaha napumsakalingaha iyat shabdaha iyat iyati iyanti. So iyanti akshepaha. He raised all akshepa arguments, questions. I have given samadhanam also over. That is also took place. What? Two structured CV1, CV2, IV1, IV2, P1, P2. Okay. Now I don't want this complex versions. Why one adhishtanam is sufficient? Why two adhishtanam? CV1 external, CV2 adhishtanam internal, P1 external, P2 internal. Again, ignorance one is outside, ignorance number two is inside. This inside outside business not required. I'll give another solution. Now that revised explanation of Anirvachaniya Khyati begins from 158. If any one of you have not understood 149 to 157, doesn't matter. Okay, you need not bother. We are simple way. What Shankaracharya goes in a simple method, one adhishtanam we take up. That is sufficient. Better we can go with one adhishtanam. Two adhishtanams are not required. That is the idea he is going to present. Now the same subject, some more, few more classes, this Anirvachaniya Khyati. Later we can freely move to the subject. This is also very important what to do. There is no way. Now let us go to the next page, 89, topic number 158, revised one format structure. two format structure over. Your arguments you have given, I have given the answer also, that and all over. Now one adhishthanam for both P1 and P2 we are going to present. We can take CV1 or CV2. That is also problem. Now we have to take CV1 or CV2. Which adhishthanam we have to take? Either way you are in trouble. Therefore, better to confront this trouble and confront it and finish it once for all. See, always any doubt is there, it is like a bug in the intellect, some itching. So this has to be clarified. We have to confront one day or other. What is that solution? How you can solve that? That and all we are going to see now. I will read the portion. 158. मिथ्या सर्पस्य तज्ज्ञानस्य च अधिष्ठानं साक्षी एवेति निरूपणम्. मिथ्या सर्पस्य तज्ज्ञानस्य च पृथगधिष्ठानत्वपक्षे दोषात् तयोरेकमेवाधिष्ठानमिति इदानीं निरूप्यते. तत्र न हि बाह्यरज्ज्वावच्छिन्नचैतन्यं सर्पस्य तज्ज्ञानस्य च अधिष्ठानं भवतीति शक्यते वक्तुम्. यावन्ति ज्ञानानि जायन्ते तानि सर्वाण्यपि प्रमातारं साक्षिणं वा आश्रित्य जायन्त इति नियमः. तस्मात् बाह्यरज्ज्वावच्छिन्नचैतन्यं न सर्पज्ञानस्य आश्रयः भवितुमर्हति. सर्पस्य तद्विषयकभ्रमरूपज्ञानस्य च अधिष्ठानमन्तःकरणोपहितसाक्षिचैतन्यमिति अभ्युपगमे शरीरस्य अन्तरेव अन्तःकरणप्रदेशे सर्वोपलब्धि अभ्युपगन्तव्य स्यात्, न तु बाह्यरज्जुदेशे. अन्तरेव उत्पन्नः सर्पः मायाबलेन बहिः अवभासते इत्यङ्गीकारे आत्मख्यातिमतसिद्धिः प्रसज्येत. तच्च प्रागेव खण्डितम्. इत्थं रज्जु उपहितचैतन्यस्य सर्पज्ञानाधिष्ठानत्वा असम्भवात्. अन्तःकरणोपहितचैतन्यस्य सर्पाधिष्ठानत्व असम्भवाच्च मिथ्यासर्पज्ञानयोः एकाधिष्ठानत्वपक्षे यद्यपि असङ्गत इति भाति, तथापि वक्ष्यमाणरीत्या अन्तःकरणवृत्ति उपहितचैतन्यस्य उभय अधिष्ठानत्व संभवात् न दोषः. Okay, just I will give you the meaning of each word. Mithya sarpasya. Mithya sarpa means P1, unreal snake. Tadjnanasya for P2. For P1 and for P2, heading Tadjnanasya means Sarpajnanasya. Adhishtanam, the support, the locus. Adhishtanam Sakshihi eva Nirupanam. We are going to prove, we are going to establish what is one Sakshi Chaitanyam alone is Adhishtanam. CV1, CV2, two consciousnesses versions are not required. One Sakshi. What Sakshi? Stretched Sakshi. One stretched CV1, CV2. That is CV2 alone. Stretched Sakshi means what? The previous paragraph you have to remember. Sakshi Chaitanyam is that which lend Chidabhasa in the Antakaranam. In that Antakaranam mind vritti rise and that vritti pervades the object. Here our object is Sarpa. So Sarpajnanam, Mithya has come because of Vritti. That Vritti is in the mind, Vritti is the Pramanam, mind is the Antakaranam. In that Antakaranam, Chidabhasa Sahita Vrittihi, blessed by Sakshi. That is what he says. Sakshi eva iti adhishtanam. That adhishtanam is Sakshi, that is Nirupanam. Further elaboration. Mithya sarpasya tad jnanasya, for P1 and P2, this heading over. Now he is explaining. P1 and P2, sarpa and sarpajnanam, sarpadhyasa and jnanadhyasa, arthadhyasa and jnanadhyasa. Prudhag adhishtanatva pakshe. If you take adhishtanam as prudhag, different, CV1 and CV2, two adhishtanams are there. If you take like that, doshat, there is a dosham. Dosha is there. Tayoho ekameva adhishtanam iti idanim. Tayoho, sir, P1 and P2, for their both of them, adhishtanam is one. Ekam meva adhishtanam. Idanim, now, nirupyate, we are going to prove that, we are going to present. Nirupyate means we are going to present. Tatra, with regard to CV1, Bahyarajvavachinna Chaitanyam, CV1, Sarpasya tad jnanasya cha adhishtanam. CV, suppose you say CV1 is the adhishtanam for bahya sarpa and antara jnanam, sarpa jnanam bhavati iti vaktum na shakyate. Tatra nahi is there. That na you have to apply here. Vaktum na shakyate. See, problem is there. Shall we take CV1 is adhishtanam or CV2 adhishtanam? Because one adhishtanam you want to take now. Now tell me which adhishtanam I have to take. CV1 as adhishtanam or CV2 as adhishtanam? Question. If you take CV1 also as adhishtanam is a problem. If you take CV2 also and only adhishtanam is a problem. The dosha he is explaining. What is that dosha? Tatra vaktum na shakyate. Because yavanti jnanani jayante, as many knowledge, jnanani, as many knowledge, yavanti jnanani jayante, tani sarvani api, all those jnanams, all those sarvani api, pramataram sakshinam va asritya jayante iti niyamaha. Niyamaha, this is the condition. This is the rule. Niyamaha. What is the rule? All this jnanani, yavanti jnanani, ghata jnanam, pata jnanam, griha jnanam, patni jnanam, pati jnanam, putra jnanam, putri jnanam, any jnanam, yavanti jnanani jayante, whatever they rise, how many jnanams they rise in the mind, tani sarvani api, all of them, pramataram sakshinam. Now you see, he is using all those words. Pramataram, pramata, pramataram. Previously he said gnata. Now he is using pramataram. Same knower. Mind plus chidabhasa. Witness principle. Sakshinam. Pramata means, I said what? Mind plus chidabhasa. Sakshinam, pramataram sakshinam, the knower, sakshinam, witness principle, ashritya, depending upon sakshi alone, jayanta iti niyamaha, every knowledge born, whether you know or not. We know, we say just like that, I know this, I know that, I know this. How do you know? Who is that knower? Do you know that knower? First of all, nobody knows who is Sakshi. That Sakshi word itself, they do not know. Non-Vedantic student, non-scriptural students, what they know? What is Sakshi? They do not know. How this is happening, they do not know. Just they can say, I know this, I know this. But you ask them, how do you know? How you got this knowledge? And they blink their eyes. They do not know, but you all know now, because you are all intelligent Vedantic student, scriptural student. Sakshinam va ashritya jayanta iti niyamaha. I hope you are all following, enjoying also. I am enjoying. I hope you are also enjoying. Okay. It is talking about us only. Okay. Your own knowledge. Today now we are going to take dinner night. Doshe or idli or upma. This is upma. Knowledge. I know this is upma. Upma is the object. Upma or doshe, whatever, prepared in your house. So that is the object. I know that I know this is upma. See, that is pramataram sakshi. I know, I am the witness principle. I am the witness consciousness principle. I am conscious of that object. Sakshinam pramataram ashritya jayanta iti niyamaha. Niyamaha are not now. Niyamaha only. This is the rule. Tasmat, therefore, bahirajyavachinna chaitanyam, that is CV1, na sarpajnanasya ashrayah bhavitum arhati. Can you say the sarpajnanam antaram, which is inside, the CV1 is the adhishtanam? You cannot say. Adi sonna the problem, idi sonna adi problem. Now how you can escape? Na sarpajnanam ashrayah bhavitum arhati. It cannot become the ashrayaha. What? CV1 cannot become the ashraya of sarpajnanam P2. Bhavitum arhati. Then what is the next problem? Sarpasya tad vishayaka brahmarupa jnanasya. Sarpam, that is outside. Object sarpa is mithya, sarpa is outside. Tadrupaka jnanam is inside. Adhishtanam antakarana upahita sakshi chaitanyam iti abhyupagame. Suppose you take CV2 is the adhishtanam for both P1 and P2. Abhyupagame. Sharirasya antakarana antaha eva antakarana pradeshe. This antakarana which is in the body, sharirasya. Where is antakaranam? Antakaranam, mind. Where is the mind? Mind is in the body. Therefore, that mind antakaranam which is in the body, sharirasya eva antaha antakarana pradeshe, what is there? Sarva upalabdhihi abhyupagantavya syat. Sarvopalabdhihi. Now, CV1 you cannot accept as adhishtanam. You have to accept what? CV2 as adhishtanam of all knowledge. Abhyupagantavya syat. You have to accept. Suppose you accept that natu, what you have to say then? Natu bahya rajju deshe antara eva utpanna sarpaha. There is no sarpa outside, but it is inside only. That inside maya balena, because of maya balam, this sarpa which is inside in my antakaranam, that alone is appearing outside. Bahihi avabhasate. Really speaking, that unreal sarpa is not there outside. It is because of Brahma, because of force of power of Maya. This sarpa alone appearing outside. Suppose you say iti angikare. If you accept that, what? That inside a sarpa thought only appearing outside. Suppose you say you are accepting what? Atmakhyati mata siddhi. You are accepting Atmakhyati. What is our khyati now? Anirvachaniya khyati. We are talking about anirvachaniya khyati. If you accept this internal sarpa alone appearing outside, if you say you are unknowingly accepting Atmakhyati, what will be happening there? Prasajjeta, it will occur. But what we did? Tacha prageva khanditam. That Atmakhyati we have already, Akhyati Vadi already refuted Atmakhyati Vadi, Kshanika Vijnana Vadi. So Kshanika Vijnanavadi already refuted. Where he was refuted, in which topic, you have to go back in 143. Atmakhyati Khandanam we have already done. Prageva Khanditam. Already negated. By what? Akhyativadi himself refuted Atmakhyati. Same, we refuted Akhyativadi. Anirvachaniya Khyati, we are Anirvachaniya Khyati. What Akhyati, Anirvachaniya Khyati, Atmakhyati, a few classes before we saw that. So, itham, in this manner, Rajju Upahita Chaitanyasya. Rajju Upahita Chaitanya means CV1. Sarpagnanadhishtanatva asambhavat. So it cannot become, CV1 cannot become the adhishtanam for sarpagnanam. Jnanadhyasa ki CV1 cannot become adhishtanam. Antahkarana upahita chaitanyasya CV2 cannot become the adhishtanam for P1. Sarpa adhishtanatva asambhavat. Very, very interesting. So, see, CV1 cannot become adhishtanam of P2. CV2 cannot become the adhishtanam of P1. P1, therefore what? Itham Rajju Upahita Chaitanyasya Sarpagnanadhishtan Asambhavat Antakaranopahita Chaitanyasya Sarpadhishtanatva Asambhavat. So, CV1 cannot become adhishtanam for P2 and CV2 cannot become adhishtanam for P1. Therefore, mithya sarpata jnanayoho, I will give you the solution. Mithya sarpa, that unreal snake, and tat jnanam, sarpa jnanam, both, for both of them, eka adhishtanam, adhishtanatva pakshe yadyapi asangata iti, as though bhati, it looks as though it is impossible. Bhati means it looks, it appears as though it is impossible. Asangata iti bhati, as though it is impossible. Ekadhishtanam is impossible, it appears. Tathapi, even then, vakshamanya ritya. The following paragraph, next I am going to explain what? He is giving the Sutra Vakyam. What is that Sutra Vakyam? Answer Uttaram. Sutra Rupena Uttaram Dadati. Idani. What is that Uttaram? Uttaram means not letter. Uttara means answer. Antakarana Vritti Upahita Chaitanyasya Ubhayor Adhishtanatva Sambhavat na doshaha. This is the answer, brief answer. Later he elaborates. And the whole thing is elaborated. What is the brief answer? Sutra Vakyam. One solution is this. One adhishtanam. You can Antakarana Vritti Upahita Chaitanyasya. Antakarana, internal, Vritti Upahita Chaitanyam. CV2, Vritti Upahita Chaitanyam. That enclosed consciousness in the thought, Ubhayohu Adhishtanam. Ubhayohu means for P1 and P2, for both of them, this Vritti Upahita Chaitanyam, this Sakshi, Vritti Upahita Chaitanyam, Adhishtanatva, Sambhavat, it is possible, na doshaha. There is no dosha at all. There is no problem in our Eka Adhishtanatva Pakshe. That is the answer. Antakarana Vritti Upahita Chaitanyasya Ubhaya P1, P2, both of them Eka Adhishtanam. All this you can come and enjoy when the Ashtanta comes. Okay. Now all this you are preparing and keeping when that Anirvachaniya Khyati, exactly Jagat Mithya Brahma Satyam, when it comes, Aham Brahmasmi, at that time you have to apply all these things. We'll see that in the next class. ॐ पूर्णमदः पूर्णमिदं पूर्णात् पूर्णमुदच्यते पूर्णस्य पूर्णमादाय पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते ॐ शान्तिः 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 हरिः ॐ श्रीगुरुभ्यो नमः हरिः ॐ